Hello, and welcome back to the Miraculous Fanworks YouTube channel. Your favorite YouTube mods are here with another top 10 video.
This month, we asked server members in the Reading Chat channel to submit their favorite post-reveal, pre-relationship fanfics into our survey.
Oh my gosh, PR!
Is that how you say it? I've been going purr in my head.
I guess it could be purr. You know, like a kitten.
Anyways.
Once again, this top 10 is based first on the number of votes that the story had received in the survey, with the amount of kudos the fic has on AO3 breaking any ties.
The stories in this video are also once again rated G through T using the rating system utilized by Archive of Our Own. Any stories submitted to the survey that were rated not safe for work were not included.
Like last time, all of the mentioned fanfics in the video have been added to a collection on Archive of Our Own. The link to the collection can be found in the description box, as well as the link to the Miraculous Fanworks Discord server.
Before we get started, do you like how we're doing? Let us know by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Comments are also very much appreciated.
Number 10. Friends Who Cook Together by Lady 3L Writes. After Hawkmoth's defeat, Adrian Agreste finally gets a taste of freedom as he moves from the mansion to his own flat, and from lycée to university. He relies a little too much on food delivery for Marinette's taste, though. Maybe food won't be the only thing simmering in the kitchen as they learn how to cook together.
Number 9. Cost is Too High Not to Love by Coffee Banana. When Marinette finds herself stranded outside of her hotel room, luckily, Adrian's there to invite her over to his. But why is he acting so strangely? Why doesn't he seem to want her there at all? Confessions are made and feelings are revealed. And then, you know how the story goes. Or some good old post-reveal pre-relationship Adrianette for day 8 of Kiss Prompt November.
Number 8. Wild Rides, Sugar Highs, Tongue-Tied by Marion Collector. This fic is complete. As Marinette takes a piece from her share, he can feel himself blushing, heartbeat roaring in his ears as she gently holds out the piece of cottony fluff for him to taste. She watches him fondly as he feels the need to avert his eyes, but he realizes he no longer has the strength to say away. Or she doesn't even have to know. Not when she doesn't feel the same way. Oh, how wrong he was.
Right Now and Always by Carpy Sons. Years after Hawkmoth's defeat, Marinette and Adrian have a slumber party at the old Miraculous squad base, and a few long-kept secrets come to light. Aged Up, Post-Reveal, Pre-Relationship.
Number 6. The Closest Thing to Love by Jenna Grimes. This fic is complete. Marinette, my lady, bugaboo, light of my life, will you marry me? When Gabriel tells Adrian it's time for him to learn about the brand internationally, Adrian knows he can't leave Paris. Or Marinette. The two concoct a plan to allow Adrian to stay and finally achieve his independence from his father. They'll just get married. The only problem is they're not actually dating. But this won't cause any problems. After all, they're just friends, right? What could possibly go wrong?
Number 5. If at First You Don't Succeed by Lisi. The course of true love never did run smooth, especially when it involved 13 well-meaning classmates, numerous failed plans, a butterfly-loving maniac, and 2 oblivious lovebirds who won't do as they're told. In other words, fed up with how Marinette and Adrian refused to admit their love for one another, their friends band together to play matchmaker.
Number 4. Supercut by LNC. Marinette loves her friends, and Adrian can't keep.
Before we get into our top 3, let's have some honorable mentions to the stories that did not make the top 10.
Dewy Skin, Soft Kisses by Depanda17. Ever since they'd revealed identities, he found it harder to maintain a sense of cool around her, but now he'd reached his tipping point. He didn't know how much longer he'd last watching Marinette be so amazingly Marinette.
Falling by Lilac Teapot. She didn't mean to fall into the same alley as him. She didn't expect for them to spend the evening in her apartment the next day. But Marinette's life never went to plan, no matter what she did. And now she finds herself trying to piece Cat Noir and Adrian Agreste together, as well as her own feelings for the both of them, all while being terrified of the future and all its unknowns.
Finding Christmas, liquefied stars. 3 important changes have happened in Adrian's life. He discovered Ladybug was Marinette, Hawkmoth disappeared, and now at 20, he became a big brother to Edmund. Adrian wants Edmund's first Christmas to be perfect, but when something unexpected happens, can Marinette help him to find what he wants most?
Put Your Head on My Shoulders by Coffee Banana. Marinette totally doesn't rest enough, so Adrian makes her rest by acting like a total cat, flopping on her lap and asking for attention. Marinette doesn't have the heart to kick him out, so they cuddle and she actually gets some rest. Marinette doesn't notice the pattern, so she totally thinks that she's the one helping Adrian out, until one time when she actually is. Post-reveal, pre-relationship, and they were roommates.
Morning Pick Me Up by Liquefied Stars, where Alia and Adrian hatch a plan and Marinette just rocks her morning coffee. How would you like your coffee, short or tall? Is intravenous an option? I apologize if I mispronounced that, I just tried to say it like 3 times.
Hey, that was one of my booster rewards. I can't believe I forgot that it was PRPR.
That's so cool! What's a booster reward?
A booster reward is basically a reward given by the server for boosting with Nitro. After a month, the Boost Keeper will contact the boosting member with the opportunity to request a one-shot story gifted to them on Archive of Our Own, and a link with access to an exclusive server with more emojis. They also get access to an exclusive VIP channel in the main server as well.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Now with that said, let's get back to our countdown. Number 3, You Don't Know Me, an incomplete story by Faraday. When Ladybug suffers a near-fatal accident and is presumed dead, it is up to Adrian, who has discovered Ladybug's secret, to help her through her painstaking recovery and reacquaint her with herself. All this while trying to save Paris on his own without losing himself in the process.
Number 2, 7 is My Lucky Number by Mia Brown. At the time of recording, this fic is incomplete. Dating you? Platonically? And moving in with you? Platonically? That's definitely optimal. No problem at all. Shanawar said to Ladybug, and realistically, it should have been true. He was having a crush on Marinette for the longest time. AKA, post-reveal, pre-relationship roommates. But is it really pre-relationship if they are fake dating?
And finally, number 1, Wishing on You by Mayrin Collector. He's losing it at this point. This was definitely not how he imagined things would be. Not when they're being like this. Because they're on the couch, she's cuddling, his heart's racing, and they're not dating. But God does he wish they were.
Poor little cinnamon roll.
Gotta love some hot mess Adrian Agrest, especially when the two of them are roommates.
And they were roommates.
Thank you for joining us in this adventure. If you would like to participate in our next Top 10 survey, feel free to join us at the Miraculous Fanworks Discord server. The link can be found in the description below.
Thanks for watching.
Want exclusive insights into upcoming server events and news? How about access to our VIP channel and a special role on the server? Or maybe a physical copy of a vinyl sticker sent to you each month? Interested? Check out our Patreon for more information, and don't forget to stay miraculous.